I just bought another 50 Tesla shares for $185. This brings my total Tesla holdings to 2,150 shares with average cost price of $201. In this video, I'll share why I'm buying more Tesla stock. Click subscribe to stay updated to more videos on Tesla. I see three big long-term catalysts for Tesla this month. The first, Model Y is now the world's best-selling car in Q1 2023. This is the first time an electric vehicle has achieved this feat. Model Y costs more than double the price of other cars in the top 5, like the Toyota Corolla. And this is a huge testament to Model Y's value and high desirability. This is important not just because of what happened in the moment in time in Q1, but what it represents for the future. I see this as an inflection point where never again in human history an ICE car will be the best-selling car in the world. Tesla sales will continue trending upwards, while ICE car sales like those from Toyota will continue trending downwards. I hope in the coming quarters we see more EVs in the top 5 top-selling cars, not just from Tesla, but other brands like BYD. Second, Ford just made a groundbreaking announcement that all their future EVs will start transitioning to the North America charging standard, pioneered by Tesla, which allows their EVs to be compatible with all Tesla supercharger stations in the US. This was received really well by the market. Ford stock was up by 6% and Tesla stock was up by 5% yesterday. I bought Tesla stock before market open using a feature on Interactive Brokers called outside regular trading hours. This is a great feature by some brokerages, which is very useful, especially when major announcements are made outside of market hours. This news paves the way for other car companies to also transition from CCS to the North America charging standard, which is better for consumers. It is lighter and easier to use. Actually, in North America right now, 70% of all EVs are already using the North America charging standard because they're Teslas. And 85% of the public EV charging network are a North America charging standard because the supercharger network is expanding rapidly. It's already the de facto standard in North America. I see another inflection point here between other car companies' relationship with Tesla, no longer as just competitors, but as potential collaborators, like how Samsung supplies materials to Apple for their iPhones. Today, that relationship could start with the supercharger network. Once Ford opens up, other car companies like Rivian and many others may start partnering with Tesla on opening up their EVs for superchargers. But in the future, this collaboration could also extend to Tesla software, autopilot, full self-driving, Tesla insurance, which are much higher margin businesses and secures Tesla's growth for the long term. Third, capacity expansion. Elon Musk confirmed again in a recent interview that Tesla will announce their second Gigafactory location for the next generation vehicle by the end of this year. And Tesla just broke ground to their first ever in-house lithium refinery. Elon Musk has shared a few times that the limiting factor for Tesla's production growth is not raw material, but lithium refining. All of these moves set Tesla up for long-term success as we start seeing an economic boom coming from 2024 onwards. As a bonus, other catalysts I'm seeing are early test vehicles for FSD Beta in Australia and Europe, which is a good signal for FSD Beta's continued global expansion. Hardware 4 rollout in Model Y in the US, Model 3 refresh coming really soon, and increased government engagement, with Tesla hosting government leaders from South Korea, Indonesia, India, and Singapore. In a recent poll, 68% of you shared that you plan to buy more Tesla stock this year. For long-term investors, I'm curious to hear, what other catalysts do you see for Tesla? Some may feel that Tesla stock had a great run over the years and may even be overvalued at 38 PE. But as we've seen in recent times, companies like Nvidia delivered 3 times higher returns compared to Tesla for investors who held the stock for 10 years. Nvidia has a PE ratio that is 6 times higher than Tesla at 221. This signals to me that there's significant growth headroom for Tesla's stock price as it starts solving for multiple S-curves. First with electric vehicles and soon with robots, energy, and AI. I believe that Elon Musk agrees. 5 years ago, almost nobody believed that Tesla would have the world's best-selling car. Today, almost nobody believes that Tesla is an AI company. A question we should be asking as long-term investors is, what would the world see 5 years from now? If you'd like to start investing in Tesla stock, you can find a referral link to Interactive Brokers down in the video description. If you found this video useful, please click the like button. This is my last video in Singapore before we head off to the US for 2 weeks. I hope to share some adventures with FSD Beta and meet the local Tesla community. Click subscribe to stay updated to more videos on Tesla.